Rita, opening remarks from head coach on another PK win.
Wow, phenomenal. So proud of the guys to come through 2 weekends back to back like this. That is a very difficult feat to knock off the number 3 team away last weekend, but then to come back and do the job again against the number 2 team was pretty special, and to do it at home made it even more special for all these upperclassmen.
Last night, Commissioner Mike talked about the team's streak of not allowing any goals lately. This is 2 straight 0-0 conference tournament games that you had to win in Clint. You can talk about the defense and what the guys are doing in front of Clint, and then handing it over to Clint in their overtime shootouts.
Well, I think one of the things that, at least that I see behind the scenes, is the guys are able to keep that camaraderie, that togetherness, and that is so special, so important when you're trying to defend the goal for as long as we have for, I think, about 220 minutes now? Right?
220, if we're not counting the game before that.
Against the quality opponents. So for our guys, a lot of that comes down to just the ability to work, trust, and their desire to fight for each other.
All right, we'll go to Carlos first before we go with it to you. Carlos, you have to knock in that first one, kind of set the tone on the shootouts both times now. Talk about that and what you're thinking walking up, taking that first shot.
I try to take a couple deep breaths and just focus on my PK. I've been pretty calm about it, and I picture myself scoring every time, and I know where I'm gonna put it. And I get more nervous for my teammates than I do for myself sometimes. So it's part of the game.
All right. Anyone else for coaching Carlos?
I have one for both players.
Huh?
Both players.
Anyone? Go ahead.
Both of you guys, as players, how did it feel to have a crowd involved in the game and cheering you? How did that energy affect your performance?
It's great. I mean, it's so much better to win at home than it is on the road. It's nice always being a team on the road, but having that many fans at home cheering you on, really hearing everyone scream your name and everything like that really makes it personal, and it's an awesome feeling winning at home, especially on PKs like that.
Electrifying.
Yeah.
Clint, talk about your PK saves. 2 tonight, 2 also on Sunday.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind on those when it's coming down to such a tight?
Well, so far I'm 6 for 6 in winning the coin tosses, and on the last 2 games. So after I won again right before PKs, to toss who goes first, I was pretty confident. Was able to guess right and really help my teammates win because they worked so hard for 110 minutes. It was my turn to really repay the favor for them.
Coach, anything you want to say about Clint's performance, stopping those PKs? I mean, not to take away from the offensive side of the PKs, but PK is about guessing right and stopping the shots, really.
Yeah, it was remarkable, and he's been stellar all year. I'd like to say one thing though. The unsung heroes are the midfielders. Worked so hard tonight, and Hoser worked so hard up top by himself, and that group of guys, young men, they absolutely battled today.
Coach, how do you plan to prepare for Sunday's game?
The same as always. We're going to get, in fact, it already started. Guys are going in for some cold plunges and get their legs to get back as quick as we can. Ride some bikes tomorrow and do a little soccer, tennis. We've been doing this for weeks now because we've had so many games back to back to back. So the guys are really good at taking care of it and getting their legs up, and just the other team play too. So we're just going to go back at it on Sunday at 3 o'clock.
Are you gonna be practicing PKs tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. We're going to give them a day off for that.
Last question for me, unless anyone else have any. I know you don't want to talk about it, but you're playing for the second championship in 3 years tomorrow on Sunday.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about that?
I think it's, I was talking to a couple of individuals before. I think it's remarkable. Let's not forget the women too. I mean, the two programs together have, been in the finals quite a few times in the last 4 years. So I think hats off to both programs, to be quite honest with you.
I was like, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, well, good.